Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for College Hill Celebrity Edition Season 1, Episode, I think, 5. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you are back for a second or third time, then welcome. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. Now, y'all, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. There was not much to this episode. It was real dry. Real dry. Even when they went to the Sunday Fun Day, it wasn't popping. Like, you're supposed to be having fun. This is Houston Sunday Fun Day. It was giving nothing. But y'all, let's get into it. When the episode first opens up, they're still in biology class. Dream still skipping in a restroom, giving very much childish. So inside the classroom, Nene hollering about dissecting this pig. Dream finally comes back, and so the teacher allowed her to take the work home to finish it. All that tantrum for nothing. Came back and said she's giving you chance after chance after chance after chance, and this is not real college life. The professors don't care what happened. I had a wreck in college and was unable to show up for my midterm, and guess what? I was in summer school because that professor didn't care now damn about that wreck. Didn't care I was hurt, nothing. So the fact that you keep getting chance after chance after chance, girl, if you don't get it together. So they get back to the house after school, right? So Ray J and Lamar, they're like sitting around, just sitting around. And so Ray realizes that he left his glasses downstairs. So Lamar was like, you want me to go get them for you? Ray is like, really? You be getting people stuff? Yes, I would love that. So now mind y'all, he done volunteered to go get the glasses and then proceeds to sit there. So Ray is like, hey, you gonna go get those glasses? I don't think he is, Ray. I don't think he is. You've been sitting here asking him to go get those glasses. If you doing all that, you could have been back by now. Did Lamar forget that he offered to get the glasses, honey? I don't know what was going on. He asked him if he wanted him to go get them glasses and proceeded to play on his phone. So Ray J just went and got him himself, child. It's the next day and it's time for school yet again. And Frida is talking to Slim about the grade that Ray J got. So Frida thinks that Ray J is depressed because, he has all this stuff going on. His aunt passed away and all he wants to do is sleep. And so Ray misses yet another day of school. Ray J can really just go home. I mean, he could really just go, because if you want to get back to your life, then just go get back to your life, because you're not doing nothing. You're not participating at all. And it's so funny to me because y'all had a full-on fit about Stacey Dash not participating in house activities, yet you haven't participated at all, right? So like you told her, you can just get out. You can go. You can go, Ray. Moving forward. And then, not to mention, honey, because I just forgot this, you mad about your grades, but you're not going to school. So how you gonna get grades from the house? So then they all get to school, right? And they're in African American studies. And today they're going to be doing something different. The professor built a structure which was a replica of where an enslaved woman lived during the time that she was trying to escape from her master, right? So they go out and there's this cardboard box simulating where she lived. It was 9 foot wide, 7 foot across, and 3 feet high at the most. Now just imagine men like Lamar and Slim and even somebody 6'6", 5'5", any height. Just imagine us having to live in a place that is 3 feet tall. That is crazy. So her name is Linda Brent. She lived there 7 years to hide from her slave master. And when she was telling them this, I literally had chills. I was just like, wow, it really just puts everything into perspective. Like, our ancestors were so much stronger than we are. Like, they went through so much. The thought of her having to live this way, child, I never would have made it. Never. I just wouldn't, it's like you feel like you're so strong and you'll be able to overcome some things, but like just thinking and listening and knowing everything that they went through, I don't know if I could have went through it. I don't know. So she asked him to get inside to see how, she lived. Child, Slim could barely fit in there. He's 6'6". Oh, child, not 6'6". Hey, Slim. Child, y'all know I got to do it every review. Anyway, he was just like, look, I'm 6'6", and somebody even shorter than me, nobody could live here. So then Dream got in, and she was like, we're complaining about living in this big old house and complaining about our roommates? Yes, Dream, it don't make no sense, honey. Y'all are blessed. You know what? I really love when they go to the African American study class because she really is a good professor and you learn so much. And just to think that they had no choice but to create shelter and safety. And we have so much to be grateful for. Child, I'm about to stop all that complaining, child. In the next scene, Dream Doll comes up with an idea that Frida, her, and India should write things on a piece of paper that have negatively affected them and then release them into the water because, it's feeling good outside. The wind is changing. So she just comes up with this idea. Child, everybody should have participated, especially Ray J, because he got a lot of stuff on his mind and a lot of things he going through. He can't focus. And really, I think the biggest deal is him and Princess playing with that divorce. Y'all need to stop playing with that. Either you're going to be together, work through it, work things out. Ray, sit your ass down. Go home and be a husband and stop playing. Because then when she starts to file for divorce, then you falling the hell apart. Get it together or leave it alone. Moving forward. It's the next morning and Dream comes out. Baby Slim going to say, today is biology, our biology final, and Dream got me focused on anatomy. I know that's right, baby. He love him some Dream. Let me find out, Slim. So she goes in there to wake up Ray J, because he can't do it on his own. And Frida goes in there and takes the bullhorn and starts singing and gives him a little bit of a wake up. Ray J, you too old for this. You too old for them to have to wake you up. You are spoiled. Like, your sister spoiled you, your mama spoiled you, your daddy spoiled you, you're spoiled. Like, it just don't make no sense. So Lamar's looking for his phone. Ray J barely awake. So they leave them behind. Because they can't wait because they don't want to be late for school. So they finally make it to school for the biology final, right? And Slim has to leave because he has a show with the rodeo. So he's going to be making up his final. So after they get inside and they start getting to the final of it all, Ray J and Lamar finally show up. And the professor is like, what's going on? And so Ray J was like, well, I had a death in the family. She was like, okay, so you should have told me that. Like, you should have notified me. So she's telling him that. And he's like, she ain't got no condolences for me or nothing. I mean, she don't even care about me. Ray J, I'm sure she feels bad for your loss. I am sure that she does. But at least let her know so she can give you a grace period. If you don't tell her nothing, she just thinks you're skipping. You just don't feel like being bothered. So if you would have told her that, then she could have made some concessions. So anyway, they're performing an autopsy on a pig. And Frida starts crying, honey, because, she felt like she was hurting the pig. And so Dream and Nene are like, don't worry about it, Frida. We're going to do it for you, baby. Don't even worry about it. He just felt like he couldn't do it because, it started to become real. So there was a lot of emotion involved. And Nene was like, if you feel like you can't do it, honey, we'll just fail. Might as well fail. I wouldn't be able to do it. I would not be able to do it, honey. They did more than I could because I wouldn't be able to touch that pig. Gloves on, gloves off, mask on, mask off, honey, nothing. I would not be able to touch it. So then Dream finally pushed on through and gave it her all. And so she was able to complete her work. Back at the house, the two giants are playing basketball, Lamar and Slim. And baby, Lamar is shooting like Shaq. I said, Lamar, I know you're a little rusty, but you ain't hit a bucket yet. Child, he had Slim running everywhere for that ball. Do y'all hear me? Slim was all in the pool with it, behind the fence. Honey, he was running everywhere for that ball. Lamar ain't moving. So after he warmed up a little bit, though, he did start making some baskets. I was like, ooh, child. So in the next scene, Frida, Dream, and India, they go for a little Sunday fun day. And Slim is about to show Ray J and Lamar how we do it down in H-Time. So Frida, India, and Dream, they get to their Sunday fun day brunch. And it looked like they were at camp because everybody and their mama be at camp. I mean, everybody and their mama. Do y'all hear me? That place be packed to maximum capacity at all times. And at first I didn't know if that's where they were, but then they showed the sign and they came out and brought them bottle service and whatnot, and they were definitely at camp. And so back at home, Ray J still sleeping. So Lamar and Slim was like, let's go. So Slim takes him to 13 for brunch, which is owned by James Harden. Y'all, this was so awkward to me, watching this scene with Slim and Lamar, because Slim is like, trying to talk to Lamar, and Lamar is giving like one word responses like, yep, yeah. Because Slim is telling him like being in the house with Dream and India and they so fine and he can't do nothing with them, that's stressful. Baby, they better than me because I'm a sucker for Slim, okay? And y'all already know. You already know. Honey, I would have been all in that thing. Oh, child, I would have been all in that thing, honey. They knew who to put in that house, honey. Yes, they did. So he trying to tell Lamar about it, honey. And Lamar's like, yep, true. Yep. I'm like, oh, my God. Back over at camp, Dream asked if Frida had a crush on anybody in the house, and she was like, don't try to do me. Don't even try it. So she was like, well, do you? And Dream said, no. Well, I don't know. I feel like you do, because why did you ask that question? Honey, that's what it's giving me. It's giving, I'm going to let you tell first, and then I'm going to tell so I don't feel so bad about telling. So Slim is back over here with Lamar, trying to make small talk, and he not even paying him no attention. I could hang with Lamar. It's giving boring, honey. It's giving sleep in my eggs. It's giving sleep in my brunch French toast, honey. I couldn't be over here with Lamar. Back over with Frida and them, they're trying to like figure out if there were only 3 women and 3 men left on the face of this earth, who would you choose out of the 3 men in the house? And Dream said, I would choose India. Girl gone. Ooh, honey, Slim, I don't think you stand a chance with Dream, honey. You might have to get that up. So they start talking about how, they've been feeling during this experience. And India shared that she's been talking to the life coach, and it's really helped her get past a few things because she has a lot of self-doubt. And so Dream says she just feels like since she's been in school that she can basically conquer anything now. So later that night, they all meet to get their grades. Honey, it's time for the grades. The grades are in. Ray J, honey, what are you doing here? You should have slept through this as well. Child, so now they're going to get the grades for biology. Nene, A+. Frida, A+. Lamar, C+. Why they always do Lamar like that? It's like they gave Ray J a C+ and he was not even present. So what does that say about Lamar? And I really see Lamar participating in these classes. So I would have an attitude if I was Lamar. You're talking about Ray J getting an attitude. I would have an attitude. India got an A+. And India said in her confessional that she's never gotten an A. Girl. India, I'm so happy for you. Slim, incomplete, because y'all know he had to leave for the final because he had to perform at the rodeo and whatnot. Ray J got a C. So he gonna get up and start chanting, F my grade, F my grade. No, sir. You do not participate. You sleep through every one of your classes. All of them. So, I don't know what kind of grade you expect. So on to African American Studies. Nene got a B-. Frida got a B+. Lamar got a C-. Child, at least Lamar's consistent. I don't know. India got a B+, and Dream got a B. And child, she mad. Honey, I guess she wanted the plus sign. Girl, it don't make no difference. A B, a B+, it ain't making no difference, child. Slim got a B, and Ray J got a D. And baby Ray is ready to go after that D. I don't feel bad for Ray J. I really don't. He does not apply himself. He keeps using death in the family as an excuse and all this other stuff. You and Princess are always playing about this divorce. So I do not feel bad for you. You're not applying yourself in the slightest. So Frida is telling him that he can still turn it around. And he trying to tell him that he has to show up because he knows that he's smart, but he's not presenting himself that way. And he's never present. So India said she felt bad. She was like, I feel bad for Ray J. Let me go check on him. That's the problem. Everybody feeling bad for Ray J and running in there and checking on him. He's never going to learn. Anyway, so she goes in and she's saying that she doesn't feel like he deserves the grades that he's getting. None of y'all deserve the grades that you're getting. If we're really being real, honey, I feel like these grades are made for TV. Because it ain't no way y'all deserve A+ and A- and B+ just for showing up and being a celebrity. Moving forward. It is nice that India is trying to speak life into Ray J, though. That was nice of her. That was very sweet of you, India. I'm not taking away from your sweetness and whatnot, but I just feel like Ray is just so used to people coddling him that he just feels like if he shows up as Ray J, that should be enough. And it's not enough. This is the real world, okay? The real world. So Frida is telling Ray J, he's like, look, you gonna be the poster child for turning things around. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you have a D during your midterms, which is halfway through, it's pretty hard for you to turn it around if we were in the real world. But because this is TV land, Ray will probably end up with a B when it's all said and done. I'm just saying. So Ray is like, I really appreciate them trying to say this stuff to me, but I don't want to hear this. I quit. See, this is what I'm saying about Ray. You are too busy sulking to try to turn things around. You're not even going to try. Because like I said, Ray J just feels like because he's Ray, he's supposed to just get things handed to him on a silver platter. And that does not fly when you are trying to do something that us regular folks had to do. And that is why I said that I want them to go back to the regular College Hill, because I want to see the struggle and see what's going on with the college students of today. And I kind of want to compare it to the College Hill of yesteryear, because now, honey, you be in college with a full-on influencer career, riding around in a BMW, living in a penthouse. It's totally different. So I really want to see, compare and contrast of the two, from back then when we were in college to now when they're in college. And that was the end of the episode. I told y'all I didn't really give much. Oh, and Nene had to leave because she went out of town for business. Slim went to do the rodeo. And yeah, that was that on that. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode of College Hill if you happened to watch it. I thought it was boring. I did. I really did think it was boring, but honey, I'm going to bring you the review nonetheless. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.